right, we'd like to welcome our third round leader here at the Players Championship, Scottie Scheffler. You're in at 14 under par, 2-shot lead heading into tomorrow's final round. Maybe just some opening comments on the day and what you're looking forward to in the final round.
Yeah, played really good today. I got off to a nice start, which is always good, and kept it rolling from there. Gave myself a lot of looks and good finish as well. And so overall, very solid day. Only one bogey, which is really good around this golf course. And thoughts about tomorrow? I think the conditions are going to be pretty tough. From what I saw, it's going to be pretty gusty winds tomorrow in the afternoon, so it should be a good challenge.
Great. We'll do questions. We'll start with Mark Cannizzaro.
Hey, Scottie.
Hey.
Can you describe your comfort level right now, just being out here? It just seems like you're constantly on every board every week, for the last year plus, since even before you broke through, really, but with your win. But what's it like for you out here? You just
yeah, I feel very comfortable. We got a lot of good friends out here, and I guess this now is my 4th year on tour. So yeah, feeling very comfortable and put in a lot of hard work over the years, and it's been a blessing to see so many results, and it's been a lot of fun, and hoping to continue that going into tomorrow.
Scottie, now that you and Rory and John have been playing ping pong with the #1 world ranking for over a year now, and do you feel like that's something off of your to-do list, and the much bigger priority is just winning, and regardless of where the ranking falls, or is the #1 ranking something important for you to hold over a long period of time?
I think the ranking's just an algorithm. For me, I'd much rather win the tournament than get back to #1 in the world. And so that'll be my focus going into tomorrow, is just going out and having a solid round of golf, and the rankings will be the rankings. It's tough to rank professional golf. And the OWGR has done a good job of that over a long period of time. But at the end of the day, for me, it's just an algorithm, and I'm going to go out there tomorrow and try and win the golf tournament.
Yeah, go to Claire.
A lot of players come in saying they believe they can win each week. Do you kind of come into it now almost expecting like a top 10 finish at this point?
I'm always hopeful to play well. I prepare to be in these moments. I prepare to come out here and play well. And so when I'm at home getting ready for tournaments, I'm hopeful that I'm going to be in this position. And I've been fortunate so far this year that the hard work is continuing to pay off. And I've been on a lot of leaderboards. And I've said it a few times. It's a lot more fun being in the lead than it is, being in 20th going into today and shooting 2 under and finishing 30th or whatever it is. It's a lot more fun being in the arena and being in the moment.
Sean?
Can you describe the shot on 2, and then what the conversation between you and Ted was after you made it?
Yeah, so I did not hit a good second shot in there. I pulled a little left, and then I had a decent lie there in the rough and was able to hit a flop shot pretty much exactly where I wanted to land it. And those shots, you're always just trying to get a look. And yeah, I was definitely fortunate to see it go in. And then Teddy and I got a year-long thing going that I just beat him on. And he owes me something, but he didn't have any of it. And so he owes me. It's an IOU from Teddy.
And growing up among older players, was a short game contest something you enjoyed? Because as a little kid, it's an area of the game you can compete against, Justin Leonard and Colton Ost and so on. Yeah,
I mean, I grew up around those guys, and they were always very kind to let me hang around them, whether it was putting contest, short game contests, or letting me watch them hit balls for hours on end. I learned a lot from those guys. I mean, there were so many professionals out there that I was so fortunate to spend time around. And I can't thank them enough for letting a 7 to 12-year-old kid. It was probably pretty annoying, let me hang around and watch him for hours on end.
Doug?
Scottie, I assume that was a 3-iron on number 8. I just wanted to make sure that was true. Looked
Yes.
like a decent shot.
Yeah, that was a nice shot.
The length of the day you had of 26 holes and what you saw of the golf course, how much are you expecting it to change tomorrow given the conditions we have?
Yeah, I think it depends on the wind. If it's windy overnight, it'll dry out a lot. If it's not super windy overnight, it probably won't get as firm as it was in the beginning of the week, but it's definitely going to firm up with the winds we're expecting tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, if you had another day like today, probably have to go out there and shoot a low number. And tomorrow, there may not be many low numbers out there in the afternoon, but the weather's always hard to predict, and so we'll see what's in store for tomorrow.
Okay, Ryan?
Scottie, what's your thought process on settling yourself down before some of the gut check shots coming down the stretch, like second on 16, tee shot on 17, tee shot on 18? What's your process for settling yourself?
I just stick to my routine. That's pretty much it. just remember to breathe, and I've breathing is part of my routine, and I've imagined being in those moments, and so I know that I'm prepared to be in them, and all I can do is just try and hit a good shot, and after that, the rest is up to me.
What's a breathing routine? Can you give us an example of what that?
I mean, it's just some deep breaths. I mean, in through the nose, out
You
through
have
the
like
mouth.
3 or 5 or 10 or
What do you
there's
mean?
no like.
Not 10 breaths. No.
No. Okay.
Just like 1 or 2.
It's cool.
Good, Dan.
Yeah, over here. You told us at last year's Masters, obviously, and that the morning was tough on you. You cried because of the nerves. You still get nervous in those Sundays before your late tee time, or is it different now?
No, I always get nervous. I get nervous before Thursdays. I want to play well. I want to win this tournament, and going into tomorrow, that'll be my goal. But at the end of the day, I'm just going to try and just try and hit good shots and approach things the right way mentally, and then go from there. All you can do is be committed to your shots.
Do you know Minwoo at all?
I do know Minwoo. Yeah, he's very, very talented. I don't know how much y'all may know about Minwoo, but I've heard about him for a long time, and he's a very talented player.
Okay, Bob.
So is your chip-in contest if you make a certain number, he owes you?
Yes.
And you've been doing that the whole time with him or previous caddies? Is it just something to
It was just something
amuse
that he came up
yourselves,
with
or-
that was just fun for us, and yeah, probably more fun for me than it is to him. He occasionally cheers for one to not go in. If that makes any difference.
I was just going to ask, it's not really in his best interest to root against you on those, but
Yeah.
thank you.
Any other questions for Scottie? All right, Scottie, best of luck tomorrow. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, y'all.